Hi there. This is another vinyl update. Also picked up some or listened to some CDs that I bought over the past weeks, but they're not that special, so I'm not going to show those. Also picked up a whole bunch of 7 inches again. Nothing really worth showing except this one. That's Third Base. The Gas Phase. You never ever see Third Base 7 inches at Goodwill, so I had to pick this up. Um, First record that I listened to and enjoyed heavily is a record I ordered from Boomcat.com. They're a UK-based online store that is more specialized in electronic stuff and experimental rock. So when I saw in their newsletter that this was out, I had to have it. I read about it in Mojo, just like Sonic Mainliner, who showed it in his last update. And just like Sonic Mainliner, I think it's great. It's monotone with monotone product 7, or as you English speaking people will know, it's monotone product 7. It's the 30-year anniversary edition, and it has 2 pluses. I think you can see it here. So it might be the second reissue. And when I ordered it, the website basically stated, it could be white vinyl, it could be clear vinyl. They don't know. It's white. This is what the gatefold looks like. Pretty trippy imagery there, and well, some very small information on top there. It's on Desire Records, which I don't really know. That it could be from France, but I have no idea. Anyway, it's minimalistic wave, leaning towards what would become minimalistic techno, and it's similar to a lot of the other stuff that was released in the time. A lot of other minimal wave. Dark Day, which I bought not too long ago, comes to mind. XEX, kind of, but this one is more experimental. It's heavy on the vocoder vocals, and it's just awesome. I love it. Great purchase. I'm happy with that. The next 3 records are Goodwill records, and the first one is a piece of shit. Sue Sad and the Next. This I picked up because I'm a sucker for new wave, and I like Blondie, so I thought, what do you got here? You got 4 guys and a girl. Blondie. But it's not. It's a knockoff of Pat Benatar, and it's shitty. It's on a pretty nice label, though. I've never ever seen this. This is Planet Record. I'm not going to keep this. This is leaning towards the horrendous. Didn't do much for me at all. So that's a goner. This is Inside Story by Grace Jones. Her 1986 LP, produced by Nile Rodgers on EMI Manhattan. And this was a lot better. It's good pop music from Grace Jones. The cover made me think this would lean more towards the Kraftwerk sound of Electric Cafe, but it didn't. It's not electro or proto-techno, whatever, but the cover and even the inner sleeve are just gorgeous. The music, it's pop. First track was a hit, at least here in Holland. I'm not perfect, but I'm perfect for you. Overall, it's a good album. It's nothing to go crazy about, but It's one of the better Grace Jones pop albums. And the last one that I picked up at Goodwill is Save the Children. This is a double LP. It's the US issue on Motown Records of this. Well, it says original soundtrack, so it is probably based. There you can see it's probably music that was used in a documentary, because that's what I believe this is. Save the Children was a concert put up to help underprivileged children, and I don't know who set it up. There's a whole story here. I'm not going to be bothered to read it all, but it explains it probably. And a lot of artists performed here, among others. Well, I'm just going to mention them all. Marvin Gaye, Temptations, The Main Ingredient, The O'Jays, Sulima, Cannibal Adderley, Bill Withers, Curtis Mayfield, Sammy Davis Jr., Roberta Flack, and together with Quincy Jones, Gladys Knight and the Pips, Jerry Butler and Brenda Lee Eager, Ramsey Lewis Trio, Nancy Wilson, and the Jackson 5. It also features speeches by Reverend Jesse Jackson. So, yeah, this is good. Kind of like Wattstax was, but that was a way more funky. This is just good soul music on Motown, and I just had to pick it up. The next 3 records are records I picked up. I ordered from a Dutch online store, Concurrent.nl. They're originally a distributor, and not so long ago, a couple of months ago, they decided, let's sell to the people themselves, because the sales were dropping. More and more stores are closing their doors, so they need a way to get their product to the people. And they started an online store, which I believe works. The service is amazing. They contact you saying that, well, you place 2 orders. From this order, only 2 records are available out of the 3, and from this order, 1 of the records is available. So, you know what? We're going to combine them to save shipping. Adding personal messages to you, sending you emails, and personal emails, not standard emails. Adding bonuses like stickers and promo CDs. So that's really, really good. If you are looking for a online store that sells new records and you want good service, go to Concurrent.nl. I'll place the link down below. But they only have the labels they are distributing, so you can't find certain labels there. Anyway, this is what I ordered there, and glad I did, because they're all good records. Starting off with the new Matmos EP. This is the Gansfeld EP. Again, there's a whole write-up on what the whole Gansfeld thing is, because it's based on the Gansfeld experiment. That's all I know, and I don't precisely know what it is, but it deals with what this picture shows. It's a girl with headphones on and with what looks to be goggles. So you need to listen to this, headphones on and with goggles on or something, and then you get the full effect of the Gansfeld experiment. Yeah, well, they were selling this version, which is just a 12-inch, but also a version including headphones and goggles, and that was like €100, and I don't want to do that, so I picked up just this. It's Matmos. It's a US electronic duo, I believe. experimental avant-garde electronica. Pretty good. This is on Thrill Jockey. And this is a 3-track 12-inch EP, whatever you want to call it. Side A has 2 tracks, very large green triangles, and U. Those are amazing. Leaning towards techno, just closer to techno than to what they were doing before, which was sample-based weirdness. And side 2 is just waves, which is weirdness. It's layer upon layer of monotone vocals, basically telling you something, which I couldn't follow because there were vocals stacked upon vocals. Anyway, this is a really cool 12-inch, and I'm really hoping that they will come out with a new album soon, because I'm really into this stuff right now. So if you love experimental electronic music, check out the new Matmos 12-inch. This, I think everyone knows. Godspeed You Black Emperor. Hallelujah! Don't Bend, Ascend. Not going to show what's in it. People have shown it. It's got a fold-out picture thing and a 7-inch in it. It's killer. It's better than Yankee UXO, but not as good as their first 2 albums, A Sharp, F Sharp Infinity, and Lift Your Skinny Fists. It's Canadian. It's post-rock. It's out of the blue. It's just one of the best records this year. Yeah, don't really think I need to talk too much about this, do I? I mean, a lot of people have shown this. A lot of people will show this. So, great record. If you love Godspeed's work, pick this up. If you thought Yankee UXO was still good, like I did, this is better. So, then the last record I ordered at that particular website is this one. This is Trans Am, Surrender to the Night. I kept the shrink on it because there's a little warning there, which you can't read, but I'm going to read it for you. Warning, there's nothing wrong. All distortions are fully intentional. And yes, there's some heavy distortion on there. Trans Am, this is part of Thrill Jockey's 20th anniversary reissue series, whatever. This is what the back looks like. And Trans Am are a post-rock group, very similar to the fucking very similar to Tortoise, but way more electronic. If you like your post-rock to sound immensely electronic, check out Trans Am. Just check them out. I like them a lot. There's another album coming out soon. I think it's going to be a double LP, a reissue, that is. Red Line, I believe. I have that pre-ordered. This one is instrumental only. Red Line has vocals. But if you dig more experimental post-rock, like Tortoise, this is a great band to also check out. And then, last and least, I got 2 12-inches that I just wanted to show you. They're obscure, not rare, but just obscure stuff. I never heard of these groups or projects or things. They're from the 80s. This is Telepathic with We Are Telepathique. It's on Carrere, French label, but it's also, there we are, on MTM Privacy. It's from 1982. It's synth pop, and it's good. It's 12-inch. There's just 2 tracks on here. If you love 80s synth pop and you see this, pick it up. It's good. And then we got this one, which is Up there, Sean Novak with This Is Your Captain. And this is more New Romantics kind of pop with some electronic stuff added to it. Never heard of the guy. It's on a label I've never heard of. Priority Records. I love that logo. It's just amazing. It's from 1984. It's UK based and it's fun. You know, I like this kind of stuff. So that's my update. It's a lot shorter than the last updates, so let's keep it short. I'll see you later. Bye bye.